my top 5 finishers of all time.
Mount Rushmore 4 plus 1 is the Finnishers.
Best finishers of all time.
I'm going for best finishers now.
From my top 5 wrestling finishers.
My final finisher, I had to go with something high-flying. The 5-star frog splash. Now, I do not care what people say. People say Logan Paul's got a great frog splash. Yes, he does. People say Montez Ford has an amazing frog splash. Oh, he really does. No one's got a frog. Eddie Guerrero, great frog splash. Dominic Mysterio, underrated, really, really good frog splash. Kevin Owens, again, super underrated frog splash. No one's frog splash is as good as Rob Van Dam's. I don't care about how high Ford goes. I don't care about how springy Logan Paul looks. The way Rob Van Dam delivers his frog splash looks devastating. When he lands it, it genuinely does. It doesn't look like the person submitting it has just hurt themselves and the other guy's there to support them. No. When RVD lands that 5-star frog splash, it genuinely looks like something that could end a match, which is what a finisher should be. So those are my top 5 finishers of all time.
Number 1, definitely going to go with the Tombstone. For me, that's just, one of the most awesome moves and one of the most deadly, violent moves you could ever put on someone. So yeah, the Tombstone.
Last but not least, gonna go with the super kick. Especially Shawn Michaels and his tune music. Much like the stunner, rock bottom, these are moves that can just come out of anywhere. And I used to love Shawn just loading up and kicking people in the face because, hell, that's a realistic move that would end the match. You just got kicked in the chin, you're out. And I like it's a dynamic move that a lot of people can do. So I like to see it, and I just feel it looks devastating. So yeah, man, sweet tune music. Those are my top 5.
My number 1 is a move that was for years, no one kicked out, and now everyone's kicking out, but for years when no one kicked out. The Tombstone, the power driver. Yes, I should just say the power drivers because you got the sit-down power drive, you got the, but the Tombstone, you got the Kane one that was just quick snap, so you land and flip back. You got Undertaker's just land, then you drop. You got the super Tombstone, you jump up and land to hold someone, to keep someone safe doing that move. It's crazy enough, but seeing someone taking that move, if there's a mistake, you're done. The Tombstone is such a good finisher because it looks like you're really getting spiked. You're getting turned upside down and spiked on your head. There's no kicking out until later when everyone starts kicking out of it. I'm waiting for the time for that to become a transitional move because that's what seems to happen all the time. But Tombstone has to be my number 1 in this one. So yeah, best finisher.
And here we go. Let's get to the number 1 now. What is the number 1? It's the cutter, the sweet chin, and even the swanton haven't made it. And the sharpshooter, that's just a personal favourite of mine. And this one has no right being number 1, but it is the most electrifying move in wrestling. And it started off as the fact that the man couldn't drop an elbow. Yes, I am talking the people's elbow. Because why? The Rock had difficulty dropping an elbow from a certain angle, so he used to run over, slide, stop, drop, and it was that. It was just a casual move. Then it became something. It then got given a name, the people's elbow, by the way he would stop and drop. Then it used to become a part of a combo. It was rock bottom or spine buster. The rock bottom was his finisher, and the spine buster became a thing. And then from just being run over stop, it became a whole thing that people imitate. They can't wait to see the elbow pad come off, thrown into the crowd, run left, right, and center, plus the drop. LA Knight is trying to do a drop right now. John Cena has the 5-knuckle shuffle, all based off of a move that was because a man didn't know how to do it. It's the most electrifying move in sports entertainment. It doesn't make sense. It's an elbow drop. Everyone does it. Hogan had a leg drop and it's like, that shouldn't be a thing. The DDT, kind of like the sweet chin, is a big move, but now everybody uses it. Everybody does an elbow drop. The Rock has had elbows dropped on him in a match and still goes on to win the match with the people's elbow. How does it make sense? It doesn't. But it does. Why? Because it's the people's elbow. It was corporate, then it was people's. Like, come on. It's an elbow drop, but it's a special elbow drop, and that's why it's the greatest finisher in the history